What's your name?
So I'm obliged to give you my name.
Do you want to tell me it?
Am I obliged to give you my name,
I'd
sir?
write it down if you told me it.
Am I obliged, sir? Yes or no?
Do you want to tell me it?
Am I obliged?
Do you want to tell me it?
Am I obliged? Yes or no?
Okay, no.
If you answer me, yeah, see you later.
Standing under your oath that you've sworn to honour.
I'm sorry?
You swore an oath
Right.
to be a constable. Is that correct?
Yes.
So you're going to honour that oath today?
Should we just...
No. You have to honour that oath.
I always honour the oath.
Thank you very much. So you're here to keep the peace, to keep our rights intact, and to honour the law, not the statutes and acts which are for a commercial value.
Okay.
Hi there, I'm just outside Downing Street and the two officers have come over just asking me what I am doing. So I am expressing ideas about what I believe to be ethics in front of Parliament. Is that okay?
Yeah, but you can't actually protest over here.
On this side of the road?
I haven't got any so-called authority to protest here.
I'm not protesting, I'm expressing ideas.
Well, it's the same thing, isn't it?
No, it's not. You can't stop me expressing ideas. This is a free country with free speech.
We can.
Oh, come on, look, you know I'm on your side. Why would you want to stop me speaking out against the murder of innocent people?
I'm just trying to strike up some sort of dialogue here.
Yeah, okay.
Find out, you know, what your intentions are and how long you're planning to do it for.
I know you have an ER the second, you work for the Queen, you've got a big crown in your helmet. But just because the royal family is blue-blooded and better than us, it doesn't mean that you can come and stop citizens from having a word and expressing ideas outside Parliament. I was thinking for myself, Barbara.
That's not what I'm saying. All I'm trying to say is, what are your intentions and how long are you planning to do this for?
Constable Knights, my intentions are anything I wish to do. I can do this for as long as I want. I am a free human being, and I do not believe you have the authority to come here and intimidate me and start asking me questions about my intentions. Until I've committed a harm, loss or injury to someone else, I am free as you are. Just because you're wearing a fancy uniform doesn't make you any better than me. Until I've committed the crime, we're both equal, are we not?
Yeah, absolutely, but it's within
So I don't come up to you and ask you what you're doing.
It's within my rights then to come and speak to you.
Okay, well, what conclusion would you like from this?
Is it not? Within my rights
Of course
to
it
come
is,
and speak
yes,
to you?
of course, as human beings, as equal human
And as a
beings.
police officer, I can stop and speak to anybody I wish to
With
stop
due
and speak
cause.
to. No, without cause.
Yeah. Have you dealt with Barbara in the past?
I'm not going to be drawn into an interview, I'm afraid.
Okay. Well, you could...
say that I was released without charge and never prosecuted because, of course, Lemberto could not have them arrest us for thinking for myself in a public place.
Yeah. Okay, but no, guys, what it is, sorry? You've asked me, do I have any identification on me? Regardless if I had ID on me, I do not wish to give you my ID because I am a free human being who has not committed any crime, and I have the right to anonymity, and I have the right to not give ID. So until, okay, if you're going to arrest me, please go ahead and do it. But if nothing's going to happen from this, I'd like you to please, please, please allow me to just carry on without intimidation and harassment. Because I'm doing nothing wrong, I'm expressing ideas. All these tourists are walking past talking. They might walk past and say, oh, there's the government that's bombed all these children in Iraq. Are you going to speak to them? Are you going to speak to each one of them for filming? Are you going to speak to each one of them for questioning authority?
Well, that's all.
Okay.
But obviously, these people are not drawing attention to themselves like
What's wrong with drawing attention to myself? I'm drawing attention to myself because I want to give you an expression of my important ideas. Is that a crime, sir?
It's an interpretation of whether this is seen as a protest or not.
There's a protest happening right across the street.
Right, and that's got authority to protest over there.
Well, let's sort of argue that one really.
Sorry,
has it
Barbara.
got authority?
I'm talking to this guy.
Well, you were talking about something.
No, hang on. Can I? Sorry.
Okay. What it is SOCPA is a load of beep. I won't say the word.
At the moment,
it's against everyone's human rights. It goes against the European Convention on Human Rights, and it's been thrown out of court.
Slightly reasonable here.
Yeah.
No. I'm trying to be reasonable. I'm trying to do the right thing.
Yeah. No, I know.
I'm trying to get some sort of common sense situation here.
No, but you stop common sense by harassing me.
About SOCPA and in the current state. Hang on. But you have authority as it stands.
We don't need your authority.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the shutting down of free speech. I am expressing ideas about Iraq and Afghanistan and why I think our government is very naughty, and the police have come here to harass me and try and make me stop. So please, go on with your lives, read the newspapers, watch the television, everything is okay. Just give up all your civil liberties, because when they come for you, there'll be no one left like me to speak for you.
And please do not think for yourselves, because this is what happens when you think for yourselves.
Okay, my advice to you guys is, because we're obviously creating a situation, is please allow me to carry on.
Well,
please allow him to carry on thinking for himself.
And expressing my ideas in public, because we live in a free country. And
but all I'm trying to say, if you say expressing your ideas is not a form of protest,
yeah,
well then...
But I'm not wearing anything, I'm not using a megaphone, I'm just chilling out.
You don't need to though, do you?
So are you telling me from your heart as a human being that, do you believe it's right for you guys to stop me speaking my ideas outside the centre of power in Britain when our government is killing hundreds of thousands of little brown people around the world against international law? Do you think it's right and ethical for you guys to stop me doing what I'm doing right now? How am I hurting anyone? How am I stealing anything?
Skipper's on his way.
Oh, so you're calling backup for one guy speaking?
Do you think it's dangerous? Because if you think for yourself, when people think for themselves, then they might do something, and they're saying, we want to stop people thinking for themselves, because if it might catch on, this idea of thinking of yourself and then doing something about it.
Yeah.
It might catch on. It would be very dangerous if it caught on.
Yeah. Well, the police have left me alone, so I think the argument that expressing ideas when you're trying to actually raise awareness about murder and war is okay. Everything is okay outside the British Parliament. We've won this one.
Why don't you tell me?
Well, you don't tell me.
I don't. Do I am obliged? Am I obliged to answer that question?
Sorry?
Am I obliged to answer that question?
Right. You failed to stop at the red traffic lights.
Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying, that's what I saw.
Okay.
So, what do you have to say about that?
I remain silent. I've been advised by my lawyer to remain silent. Yeah.
How can you tell you to remain silent?
That's what he tells me to do when police speak to me.
You've been stopped a lot of times then.
Why do you say that?
Well, because you said that you're...
I'm a student of the law myself. Am I obliged to answer those questions?
Entirely up to you.
Pardon?
Entirely up to you.
So I'm not obliged to. By the way, just so you know, I will not be accepting any paperwork today.
Okay.
Okay?
You refuse to take it, therefore I'll...
No. I'm refusing to take the paperwork. You can write it out if you want, but I won't take it, that's all.
Right, so how are you expected to pay the fine?
No idea. Am I obliged to take your paperwork?
You're failing to take the paperwork, you're failing to pay the fine.
No. I'm not talking about paying the fine. I'm saying to take the paperwork. Am I obliged to take the paperwork?
You are.
Am I, under what law am I obliged to take the paperwork?
If you don't take the paperwork, how are you going to pay the fine?
You can put it through the system. It's up to you. I'm not obliged to take anything, and I'm not going to take anything.
Right, you've got your details on you.
Do I need to give you my details?
Yeah, you need to provide your details.
Under what law am I to provide my details?
That I'm issuing you a ticket.
No. What's the law that requires me to provide you my details?
Under ID cop plan, if you fail to produce your documents, I can arrest you.
My documents?
Yes.
I'm a cyclist. I'm not a driver.
Okay? You don't have a passport.
I'm a cyclist. I don't.
Who you are?
No.
Right, so how can I issue a ticket then?
I have no idea. I suggest that you just let me get on with going to get my child from school.
Failing to provide the details.
You'll arrest me for failing to ID. Under what law are you going to arrest me?
I've already told you.
What law? Go on.
Under what law?
Yes, under what law?
Under ID cop plan.
ID cop plan? What's that? Tell me what Section 24 of PACE, right? Can you tell me what the wording is, please?
The surname is.
Can you tell me what the wording is, please?
The surname is.
Can you tell me what the wording is, please?
Surname, sir.
Before I give you my details, can you tell me what the detail of that law is?
You're obliged to give me the details for me to issue a ticket.
Can you tell me what the exact wording of the law is?
I don't know exactly.
Well, you need to in order to. So you're telling me you don't need to know what the law is?
Turn that off.
No, I don't want to turn it off.
Okay.
It's my right to carry it with me and to film this.
Really?
To make sure for my own protection and for yours.
I've got nothing to worry about then.
Good, fantastic.
If you fail to produce your documents...
I'm not driving a car.
I've got no further option but to arrest you.
So is that what you're saying? You're going to arrest me?
If you don't produce... Tell me who you are.
Are you okay, I want to know, are you going to arrest me?
If you do not tell me who you are or where you live...
Yes.
You fail to
do that then.
No, I didn't say that. I said, are you going to arrest me if I don't do that?
Tell me who you are and where you live.
Are you going to arrest me
Yes.
if I don't do that?
Yes.
You're definitely going to arrest me if I
Yes.
don't do that. Right. Can you confirm for the camera that you do not need to know the actual law in order to do this? In order to force me to do something, you need to tell me what the wording of the law is so that I'm aware of it. Is that not the case?
Right,
Otherwise it's fraudulent.
You're requested to produce your
Yes.
details to me.
Or is it a request or an order?
It's a request.
Okay, so a request I can decline, can I not?
No, because I'm issuing you a ticket.
Well, that's an order.
Okay, then it's an order.
Okay, so you're saying it's an order. So
Yeah.
you need to, in order to make an order, PC Stout, am I not correct in saying that you need to be able to quote me what the actual law is?
No.
So you're just saying that there is a law, and but you don't know what the words is, because how am I meant to know what I'm meant to be doing? Can you not touch me? I'm not touching you. Just touch the camera. You tried to catch the camera, okay? Don't you dare do that.
I have asked the police whether they feel they need further powers to prevent violence before it occurs.
Standing under your oath that you've sworn to honour?
I'm sorry?
You swore an oath
Right.
to be a constable, is that correct?
Yes.
So you're going to honour that oath today?
Should we just...
No, you have to honour that oath.
I always honour the oath.
Thank you very much. So you're here to keep the peace, to keep our rights intact, and to honour the law, not the statutes and acts which are for a commercial value.
Okay.
What's your
Okay,
name?
now we'll address that.
So I'm obliged to give you my name.
Do you want to tell me it?
Am I obliged to give you my name,
I'd
sir?
write it down if you told me it.
Am I obliged, sir? Yes or no?
Do you want to tell me it?
Am I obliged?
Do you want to tell me it?
Am I obliged?
Do you
Yes
want
or
to
no?
tell me it? Okay, no.
If you answer me, yeah, see you later.
Constable Knights, my intentions are anything I wish to do. I can do this for as long as I want. I am a free human being, and I do not believe you have the authority to come here and intimidate me and start asking me questions about my intentions. Until I've committed a harm, loss or injury to someone else, I am free as you are. Just because you're wearing a fancy uniform doesn't make you any better than me. Until I've committed the crime, we're both equal, are we not? Sorry?
Yeah, absolutely.
You've asked me, do I have any identification on me? Regardless if I had ID on me, I do not wish to give you being who has not committed any crime, and I have the right to anonymity, and I have the right to not give ID. Being who has not committed any crime, and I have the right to anonymity, and I have the right to not give ID. Being who has not committed any crime, and I have the right to anonymity, and I have the right to not give ID.
So I'm obliged to give you my name.
Do you want to tell me it?
Am I obliged to give you my name,
I'd write it
sir?
down if you told me it.
Am I obliged, sir? Yes or no?
Do you want to tell me it?
Am I obliged?
Do you want to tell me it?
Am I obliged?
Do you want
Yes
to
or
tell
no?
me it? Okay, no.
If you answer me, yeah, see you later.
Because I'm a free human being who has not committed any crime, and I have the right to anonymity, and I have the right to not give ID, and I have the right to not give ID, and I have the right to not give ID, and I have the right to not give ID, and I have the right to not give ID, and I have the right to not give ID.
I'm trying to be reasonable. I'm trying to do the right thing.
Yeah, no, I know.
I'm trying to get some sort of common sense situation here.
No, but you stop
We all
common
know-
sense
we
by
all
harassing
know
me.
about soccer and in the current state.
A public place, get over
Hang
it.
on, but you have authority.
I don't need your authority, I need your authority, I need your authority, I need your authority.
What's your name?
So I'm obliged to give you my name.
Do you want to tell me it?
Am I obliged to give you my name,
I'd write it
sir?
down if you told me it.
Am I obliged, sir? Yes or no?
Do you want to tell me it?
Am I obliged?
Do you want to tell me it?
Am I obliged?
Do you want
Yes
to
or
tell
no?
me it? Okay, no.
If you answer me, yeah, see you later.
We don't need your authority.